Hi, my name is Adam from Aramar, and today we're diving into how to create cube view in IBM Planning Analytics Workspace. Don't worry, it's easier than remembering all your passwords. Hopefully. A cube view is basically a fancy interactive table that shows multi-dimensional data from Planning Analytics Cube. Think of it as an Excel pivot table that got a promotion and a better wardrobe. Unlike Excel, which stores its data in rows and columns, Planning Analytics stores its data inside the cube intersections. That allows us to define what our table can look like by drag and drop its dimensions. To create a cube view in PAW, we can start from a book. Here's the existing book I created earlier. To add a new view, I will open my database tree, find my cube, and in this example, cross margin cube. Then I can either double click or right click and select Add New View. Now examine the structure of this view. Here you can see different areas: context areas, rows, columns, and data area. If you can't see this information, you can enable it in the Cube View properties. Tick all the available radio buttons to show view information. In each area, we can see these toggles. These toggles are basically your cube dimensions. To change the look of the view, you can drag and drop these dimensions into different areas. Let's say I don't want to see measures on the columns. I want to see my periods. I can just drag and drop it on top of the existing dimension to change the columns. Now on the rows, I don't want to see product list. I want to see my company structure. I can do the same action. Drag and drop the company to my product dimension. Now I want to locate my data. I can use dimension in the context area to filter it. To get rid of the zero values in the view, I can use zero suppression button. I can select to suppress zero on row area only, or column area only, or both. Looking at this period column, now I am only interested in the period 2027-01. I can locate the period and double click on it to select and keep the period, whilst getting rid of the other periods. More detailed method to select members within dimension is by Set Editor. I will talk more about Set Editor in another video. Cube View also allows you to stack and nest the dimensions in columns and rows. This is very useful for analysis. Let's say I would like to stack my column with account dimension. I can drag and drop account dimension next to the period in the column area. Then I double click P1999 to keep it and get rid of the other counts. Next, I would like to nest my company dimension with currency. To nest the rows, I can drag and drop currency dimension next to the company. Now with the view looking the way I want, I can save it as either Planning Analytics Workspace object or saving it in the database. To save it as Planning Analytics Workspace object, I can click on the floppy disk button on the top left-hand corner of my screen. To save it as a database view, I can click on the floppy disk button in the middle of the toolbar. With that, you can create your own cube view to be used in any Planning Analytics Workspace reporting. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Aramar YouTube channel for more Planning Analytics on Cloud content. I'm Adam from Aramar, signing out.